Hello there, this is Akmal Makhdum with the Fourth Apple. Here we talk about different things in a different manner. So today that I would like to talk about is British by choice versus British by default. I've been thinking about the idea of being British, and in one of the previous conversations or monologues, I gave you my ideas about what is being British. Being British in terms of believing in rule of law, equality, fair play, justice, and republicanism. Now, today that I wanted to expand that is the concept of who chooses to be British versus who chooses not to be British versus who is British by default. First thing is that I will talk about the people who choose to be British, and I consider myself in one of them. In terms of choice, somebody who's a professional, somebody who could be an entrepreneur, a shopkeeper, an electrician, an engineer, a doctor, a nurse, English speaking, Anglophone, could now very easily move to Australia, New Zealand, Canada, United States, and Britain. Many people choose to go to China, and many people choose to go to other English-speaking countries of like Malaysia. So what I would like to say is that for many people who choose to be British, it is their choice. They are British by choice. And that is the main character that they have. This is the main characteristic of their existence amongst all the other Anglophonic societies that are available. They choose Britain. Why do they choose Britain? The reasons are multiple. The reasons are historical. Some of the reasons are social, and many of these reasons are ideological. People like myself, we believe in the ideology of Britain. We believe that it's a fair society. It's a welfare state. Here, people get far more equitable opportunities as compared to other places where they come from. So they choose a place of lesser justice to a greater justice, a place with lesser appreciation to a higher appreciation, a place where they believe that all that they were dreaming about. People dream of equality. We all are born equal before God, before nature. And so when we are that, and all faiths determine that, and all faiths assert that, and humanity and humanism asserts that, then in that case, that is the core value of existence. So any society that provides that degree of equality, it may not be entirely equal. There may be some hiccups like institutional racism, individual discrimination, institutional discrimination. But a society that is overall heading towards and striving for a better equitable status for everybody, where laws are equitable and equal. So in that sense, I believe that I choose to be British because I like being British. I like the systems of Britain because these were the systems that I was raised on. I am born to be equal, and I'm raised on the concept of equality, and that is why I choose Britain. So what I would like to say is that those who feel somehow that it is a discredit or a demerit that they weren't born here, I would say actually that's a credit. I would say that actually it is, full marks to you that you chose this society and you affirm this society is a better society compared to many others. So that is what I would like to say, that I'm here because I choose to be here, and I'm British by choice. Now I come to people who are British by default. And somehow there is this feeling that because I was born here, my skin texture is like this, I have certain habits which are of a particular ilk, then I'm a better English. Now that concept in itself is an anathema to being British. So, and that is more nationalistic, that is more racial, that is more ethnocentric rather than being British, being equal, being non-discriminatory. Because those who are perforce, perchance, by default born here, they haven't strived to be British. They haven't crossed oceans. They haven't acquired that degree of education that enables them to enter through various examinations, various tests of technique and expertise. So what I would say is that it is okay to feel, and you're fortunate that you are like that, but you need to respect those and respect them far more, those who have chosen to be British because they weren't British and they are now British, whereas they also had a choice of becoming Canadians and Americans and New Zealanders and Australians. So that is the thought for today at the Fourth Apple. This is Akmal Makhdum saying goodbye.